Hey guys, welcome back. You guys do not forget to subscribe to this channel, turn on your notification bell, and also do not forget to give me a huge thumbs up and then share this video. Thank you. So you all, the housemates voted for the influential housemate of the week yesterday, right? Guess who you think would take it this time around? It was Ruboy last week. He was the first housemate to get that privilege. What do you think, or who do you think would get this privilege, and what do you think would be the person's reward? Because I feel like the reward will not remain same. What is your thoughts about this? Let me know what you think in the comment section, babies. So you all talking about the housemates, they also had tax yesterday, HFM task, which the team of Jason, Dede, Joanna, Isabella, Kayukumi won. Yes. Meanwhile, Doris and Victory automatically joins the winning team because they were actually the game master. Yes, they're the empire for the game. So being an empire for the game, automatically you're joining the winning team. So Doris and Victory joined Jason, Zita, K-Bobo, Motega, Dede, Thelma, Gigi Jasmine, Isabella, Joanna, Kayukumi, Tracy, and Iverta. Yes, guys, congratulations to them. Meanwhile, KK actually has joined the winning team back to back this week. Alright, you guys, Dambuskid had revealed, he said he think Roboy, Imisi, or Culture would win this season. You know, everybody is actually doing their guessing game because, of course, that is the only thing anyone can do for now, to guess, because we don't know what would happen. But I think when people will start getting maybe a very close, when I say people, somebody like me, when I'll start getting that very close range view is when maybe, let me say, 2 weeks to the finale, I would actually hold up to be like, okay, it's the picture is given to the so person, because everybody have picture to win, have always win right from Lakon season. Sorry, right from a first season till this very moment. Okay, housemate don't collect work from Ebuka handle. Waiting remain for Ebuka to do tomorrow, Biko. So after the housemates had their confrontation, viewers be like, at this point, there is nothing Ebuka have to ask again. It started off with the one they had earlier on that Dede hosted. Now this other one, again, that started off with, oh, somebody did this, somebody did that. Now all of these housemates are revealing all the things they did. Like, it was so surprising to see. So people be like, okay, the only thing remaining for Ebuka to reveal is actually Sultana and Coin's case, because in all of those brouhaha, even the confrontation between Sultana and Coin versus Jason, you know, none at all, like none of both of them did not mention the kiss part. All right, Comrade says Biggie share the 80 million cash prize and 70 million worth of prizes among these housemates they are serving. So according to the viewers, one housemate do not deserve this win at this point, as all of the housemates are feeding you all back to back. Do you accept this notion? Talking about notion, there is something Adekule said. He actually put out an episode there. Let's see what he has to say, because he did make sense. He said, you guys aren't enjoying this show and it sucks. I haven't watched the show since Wednesday and I hope to get updates on the TL, but instead it is talk about alleged ships, potential ships, and the drama within the triangles. There are 26 people in that house, and more than half of them are incredibly entertaining. This is an entertainment show, not a show about love. I am genuinely asking now because I don't get it. What exactly is the entertaining value in boy likes girl, boy goes after girl, girl likes the attention, girl plays hard to get? Boy talks to other girls, girl talks to other boys. And then he continued and said, yes, it is a storyline, but come on guys, there has been 9 seasons of the show and only a handful of ships have been successful afterwards. Year in, year out, you guys always do this. Focus on ships, especially the ones that are unlikely to sail. Why? Remember that everyone in that house is playing a game. Some people get in there knowing exactly what they want to do. Others figured it out while they are in there, while others have to constantly remind themselves where they are and that it's all still a game. There was a pool party, a wager presentation, and other things this week. These things are curated for the viewer's experience. Allow yourself to be entertained by everything, not just the drama. Don't make these housemates come out and pretend to be something they are not just because they want to satisfy the fans. This season has the potential to be one of the best, but we would dilute it if we focus on just a handful of the housemates. Let's enjoy the show. Let's focus on entertainment. Any which ways, I would say Adekule is making so much sense. Knowing fully well that he also went for that show and he saw how shippers wanted to force a whole lot on his ship with Venita, but he refused. Oh, he said, I'm not collecting any gift though. Baba had to put it straight out there because honestly speaking, it is given that people are more focused on ships and all of that. If other people gives drama aside ships, they will say you are boring. I don't know why it is like that. He says perhaps the organizers would do well if they give all the housemates proper screen time and not focus on the ship. Okay, and this other one says tell your colleague Ebuka to speak to the directors of the show to show all housemates equally. Some housemates might take time to make their point, and before you know it, they remove the camera to housemates who are more eloquent in speech. Some housemates are only shown when shipping. So people started dropping their opinions, saying that the productions also play vital role on this one. Guys, what is your take about what Adekule had said? Let me know in the comment section. Chinwe also replied and said, so apt. The ship triangle storyline has become repetitive and quite exhausting. Maybe production can also shake things up a bit. I expected the red telephone to have come into play since Monday it was introduced. Any which ways, I also felt it would come into play this week, but Biggie knows what he is doing anyways. The production know what they are doing. I believe so, right? We might want things to play out our way, but it mustn't play out our way. By the way, we are not the ones behind the scene. We are not the productions, right? But you guys, talking about this, recently I told you guys how people were saying, oh, the show is becoming boring. It is because of most of their focus is on the ships. You know, most of their focus is solely on the ships. They forget that other housemates are also playing game there because Adekule made so much sense there. Most of the housemates also have their gameplay, but no, people felt like the ones doing the ship thingy are the one giving them drama. You know, anyways, Cassia said, BBN Street, this housemate is too boring. He or she should go. Send BBN Street. This one is too troublesome. She should leave next. Troublesome housemate gets evicted. BBN Street rejoice. Moment later, the house is now boring. What exactly do you people really want? I said it earlier that, human beings, they're insatiable. Like, cannot satisfy them. They will always complain. And then someone says last season was boring to them. Now this season is too drama for them. Them never ready. And then Cassia said, this just proved that you can never please humans. And that is true. That is effing truth. And then the other person replied Cassia and says they want them to give them their head. And Cassia said honestly. Meanwhile, all of these reactions and where she posted this was on her snap. Even me, I have reasoned it. I'd be like, people would always judge. People would always have something to say. But last, everybody go do all right. That is why I keep advising people to do them regardless because people would definitely talk. Someone says Nigerians don't deserve a reality TV show at all. And then Cassia said honestly, just too judgmental. Most people are actually on this table, I'm not gonna lie. And this other person says Nigeria people, they also watch Love Island this year and messed it up. They be like one is too boring, and when the girl gets angry they be like, oh, she's mean and troublesome. The Americans told them to ban Nigeria from watching that reality TV show. And then Cassia replies something I like. She says, I think it's more of an African thing in general and not Nigerians. Exactly, I also accept that. It's an African thing and not Nigerian thing. Anyways, Chinwe says Thelma and KK are fighting. KK is insulting Thelma personality. Thelma is referencing Isabella. That's not even at the scene of the fight. Is okay. And somebody asked Chinwe, how far? Has you returned your speaker, baby? Chinwe said no. Oh, you guys. What are you asking that for again? Somebody is dropping her 2 cents about the current season. You're taking it back to the No Lose Guard reunion where we get to know that Zion took Chinwe's speaker. Any which ways, I also noticed that about Thelma. She has a thing for Isabella. If she's having beef with Kayikumi, Isabella's name must be there. And that is on period. I feel like it's just their personal beef. Yeah. Because she said to Kaikumi when they were having that dispute at the kitchen, she said, oh, all this energy you're using for me now, it's better use that same energy on Isabella. Yes, she did say that, and that is so unfair because the person you're having issue with is Kayikumi. If Isabella comes to react now, people will start saying one or two things. All right, and somebody said to Chinwe, thank God you can see yourself through her. Odumodu Black was not in the house, but you dragged him because you were fighting Onyeka. Now see your life outside. Chinwe's reply actually got me. It says, your parent did naming ceremony, confirmation ceremony for only you to end up this dumb. Girl, bye, Mumu. I saw this, I could not stop laughing. You all will be alright, honestly. Oracle says, only thing in Thelma's head is Isabella. Only thing in Sultana's head is Day Day. Only thing in Collar's head is Day Day. Only thing in Bright's head is Midday. Only thing in Jason's head is Coin. Only thing in Gigi's head is Victory. Wahala no can be like bicycle like this. So everyone has got something that is actually occupying the space. Yes, that is what this person is trying to say. But I feel like they also have a portion in Jason's head too, because in as much as they've not been really talking, I feel like he also missed it because he had conversation with what's the name Mayday about whatever rifts he had with Dede, and noticed that there were actually miscommunications along the process or whatever thingy that transpired. But you guys, we are sat with whatever the season brings. I would love to know your two takes or your 2 cents in the comments. Please also do not forget to like and share this video. Thank you so much for always doing this with me. Bye for now, babies.